Hey guys, what's up? Chef Easy in the mic one more time. So let me tell you about one of the happiest meals I used to have as a child, right? Those chicken nuggets, right? I love them. McDonald's chicken nuggets. They taste the same, they look the same. Since I can remember, I love them to death. You know, like it was like my most favorite things to eat. When my parents used to take me out, the box, the little toy, the little bit of fries that you get, the 4 nuggets. It was just like super nostalgic having the box, having it there. And so basically I want to recreate that for you today, guys. So what we're going to be making today is chicken breast, chicken nuggets. I went to my local grocery store, found some good quality ground chicken. It's only chicken breast. And I'm going to show you my version of how to make those chicken nuggets. So let's get started, guys. So basically we have 2 pounds of ground chicken breast, and we're gonna add 2 eggs. And the reason why we're adding eggs is because you want it to become almost like the texture of a meatball, just so you're able to shape them and it kind of look like the nuggets, right? Now we're gonna add a little bit of breadcrumbs. What the breadcrumbs are gonna do is just add texture to it, so they don't just taste like deep fried meatballs. It looks like a meat, like a ground beef, like kind of like a force meat, they call it in the industry. And basically, the breadcrumbs, what they're gonna do, they're gonna give texture to the chicken nuggets. It's gonna give it like a nice little bite to it, and it's gonna feel moist throughout. And we're gonna throw a light pinch of salt, just so the chicken's not bland. And what we're gonna be breading the chicken nuggets with is all-purpose flour, a little bit of black pepper. If you look closely enough to the chicken nuggets, there's always like little like black dots, and that's definitely black pepper. And we're gonna throw a little bit of salt, just because we don't want the flour to be bland. And what I'm deep frying these chicken nuggets with is frying oil, specifically canola oil. So it will taste a little better than what they use in McDonald's. I'm pretty sure what they're using there is like vegetable lard, which is the cheapest way to fry anything. But for us, since it's for myself, for my partner in crime, for the family, I'm using vegetable oil. So breadcrumbs in here, salt, 2 eggs. We're just gonna mix it. And as you mix it, the texture that you're looking for is gonna look almost like dough. And just make sure you mix it all around. It's gonna be a little mushy, and that's what you want. You want it to become nice and mushy, so that way you can shape your chicken nuggets. So you can see it slides off my glove, and that's what you want to see right there. You want that to happen, so that way you can shape your chicken nuggets. And I'll have the recipe in the descriptions below. All right, guys, so we have the chicken nugget mix set. It's ready to go. You're all lubed up. Your fingers are nice and slippery, and then we're just gonna grab a small pinch of chicken, and then if the chicken starts to stick in your gloves again, the back of your glove, I do that. All right, and so we're just gonna roll them around our hand, shape it into a nice little nugget. And then the flour that I'm using today is just all-purpose flour, a little bit of black pepper, a little bit of kosher salt. You're not really battering like a thick crust. It's more like a nice super thin layer, no egg wash, no milk, nothing. Just because if you do egg wash, then it's gonna look like fried chicken, and that's not what we're going for. We're going for like the chicken nugget, like kind of like the way McDonald's does it, you know? And so nothing on it, and we're just gonna bread the nuggets so. And you don't want to press it, you don't want to break it, you just, the little blob, and then you just lay them out. And then you're basically gonna repeat this. Right now that those chicken nuggets are sitting in the flour, you're gonna pick them up slowly. And you're just gonna flour them. You don't wanna break them, you don't wanna really bruise them. You're gonna be as gentle as you can, just lay them out on the side to get all that excess flour out of there. And basically you're gonna repeat the process. As you see, I'm not like panning it down, I'm just kind of weighing down. So gravity will do its thing and just pull everything down. Try to get as much of the excess flour out. All right. I'm making a 6-piece for myself right now. And like I said, guys, no buttermilk, no egg wash. If you do egg wash on this, then it's just gonna literally look like regular fried chicken, and that's not what we're going for. We're going for that McDonald's, that like iconic little nuggets. So now that you've done that and place them here, we're gonna put them in our basket. And these are gonna fry for approximately 6 minutes. It is only chicken breast, there is no fat in this. So if you overcook them, they are gonna be dry. But if you like nail the cooking, it's gonna be one of the best things you eat. And then we're gonna drop it. My oil set up at 350. So basically for the sauce, we're gonna use Dijon mustard, Beaver mustard, and agave syrup. The reason why we're using agave syrup instead of honey is because I like the sweet element that the agave syrup gives you. Honey can be a little too like bold and present. And for this purpose, I want it to be like a little spicy, but a little sweet without being like honey sweet. So agave syrup is the reason why we're going with it. We're gonna go equal parts on both mustards. So that means 1 tablespoon of each to 3 tablespoons of the agave syrup. Just because, like I said, you just want a little sweet, but you still wanna taste the mustard. Voila, guys, very simple. Make sure that you mix evenly throughout the bowl, and just spread it out. Let it sit for a couple minutes before eating, just so like the mustards will marry and taste good together. All right, guys, so there you guys have it. That's the sauce, very simple to make, very straightforward. Let's put the sauce on the side. At the time you should be finishing making that sauce, your chicken nuggets should be ready. They naturally start floating up. That's how you know the chicken's completely cooked. All right, so make sure you drain them very well. And then before you put them on a serving plate, let them sit in a napkin so all that excess grease falls out. And I'm just gonna do a little light salt, just because they're for me and I want them to be super tasty and good. And then your chicken nuggets, you put them right there, guys. It looks a little crispy, and it kind of is, and it's super tasty. The texture is going to be very similar to the McDonald's one. I have worked on this recipe for a while. Obviously, they look a little different than McDonald's just because, you know, we don't have the machinery to press them, and they're probably frying from like frozen to direct to the fryer. We don't do that, guys. We went and got some nice, good quality chicken. We just floured it so lightly. Very simple marinade, guys. Very straightforward. Honey mustard right here. The sauce is so delicious, so good. Let's try it out, guys. Yeah. These are way better chicken nuggets than McDonald's, guys. All right, guys. So there you have it. Chef Z in the mic one more time. Thank you for checking this video out. If you guys have any suggestions, please comment below. Follow me on Instagram, guys. Official Chef Talk. Easy out.